fellow stoners and music lovers alike, welcome to local band Smokeout Canada. I am your host, Nate, and it's time for another music video review, this week featuring the song Iron God by Calgary band Father Moon. Before we start, if you want to know a little bit more about local band Smokeout Canada, you can find us on Facebook and on YouTube at local band Smokeout Canada. And you can also find our live show every Tuesday at twitch.tv/NoHopeForTheNate. We are at 7:30 p.m. Pacific time. Show starts at about 8:15. We have guests every week and we review submissions brought in to us here. But this is where we do the full song reviews. So without further ado, let's get back to Father Moon. So I don't know a whole lot about Father Moon. I know you can find them on Instagram. They have a link tree that you can find on their Facebook. They have a Bandcamp at fathermoonofficial.bandcamp.com. And they also have a website that you can also find from their link tree that is located right here on their Facebook description if you just go to Father Moon Official. But let's get a little bit into their bio before we listen to the song. Let's see what they gave us. From the celestial beyond comes a great entity known as Father Moon. Cast out was Mother Earth as the sun severed, and now only our Father Moon is here for guidance. The ethereal riffs, the grounding bass, and the plodding drum set the stage for the Father Moon's haunting sermons. It casts its gaze upon you, the weary listener. Only the most foolhardy and ardent true believers amongst you know that Father Moon is here to stay, and its clutches are ruthless. Hang on tight, travel, for your journey has just begun. And with that, I think it's time for me to go to the small screen and check out what they sent us. This is Iron God by Father Moon.
So I stand as master at the dawn of the age. My words to fill every whitewashed page. A new reality itself, and I am the architect. None dead or alive shall be immune to my effect. I sacrificed so little time I bought. A good smith knows to strike while the iron is hot. The pinnacle of creation wears a face that resembles none. An image so estranged, its will is mine, let it be done. The icon, likeness of an obscene god. The same hot iron, I am pervious for sword. Iron for sword!
That was very interesting. I have a few things that I definitely want to say before I get to the soup rating. But first, I was going to have a hoot during the song, but I was actually, paying attention to a few things, including making me a little smaller there because I didn't pre-watch the video, obviously, beforehand, so I didn't realize how it was shot or how it was set up. And usually with how I frame myself, I'm only taking away a little bit of the frame and it's not really affecting like what you're visually seeing. But I got about a minute and a half into that video and realized, oh shit, no, the way I have myself framed, I'm probably cutting off the drummer completely. So if anyone's watching this at the same time, they can't really see the drummer either. So I had to quickly adjust that while watching. And man, yeah, I got some notes. 1 second. All right, let's talk about Father Moon, Iron God. First off, I got to say, really cool vibe. It's not really a style of music I very much venture into on a regular basis. At least this kind of like, I don't know if you could call it shoegazy or doomy aspect of metal, but it's never really been my thing. Like we got two parts here. I really liked being able to see like the guys in the mirrors. I will say that. I'm going to pick out little things as I go to different screenshots here. But for me, like I'm not overly familiar with that style of music in particular. It's never something that I've really personally wanted to dive into, but it had a cool vibe. I will say first note off the hop is the intro was god awful long. Like I definitely get the idea of wanting to make really like exuberant songs, but as of late, I've definitely gotten, I guess, a little more on the song needs to start sooner kind of pathway with things. And I definitely felt like, although it's cool having all those swells and all that, I was bored by the 30-second mark, I want to say, like right about here. Like when I was like, come on, let's get to the song. Let's get to the song. But once the song started, it was cool. A lot sludgier than I thought. I feel maybe if it had a bit more of a polished production behind it, maybe that would help with its overall sound. It had a like decent sound to begin with, but I feel like to stand out a bit more, a bit of a better production would have definitely helped. Video was cool. There's a few things about the video where I like it and also I'm critical. But first, before we even get there, I want to give people the credit where it's due. It was created and produced by Samish Thompson. The director and camera operator was Peyton McAuliffe. I'm sorry if I said that wrong. And PA lighting and editor was Cora Jedica. And Father Moon is on vocals, William Grant, guitar, Oleg Janus, on bass, Smash Thompson, and on drums, William Gunter. So again, sorry if I mispronounce your names, guys. But song-wise, again, since I'm not familiar with the style, it's not, I don't really feel easy for me to critique. I feel a lot of parts kind of dragged on at times. But by the end of it, I felt like it had its consistent vibe. Like when we got to the end, I was actually surprised we were at the end of it. So you have that going for you. Again, I can't really critique any of the playing because I thought the playing was actually well done. It sounds like everything was recorded organically, including the drums. When we get to the video, first my compliments. Staging, lighting, editing, how you guys went about all of your effects, and like the mirror work. That's something that really caught my attention when I noticed everyone appearing in the different mirrors. Really cool concept. The thing that I thought was a little distracting, and maybe the idea is trying to get someone to watch it numerous times, but for me, I find it really, really distracting to go back and have to watch a video numerous times just to understand all the different clips in sequence. It was having this 4-frame the entire time. I personally, because you had the same room and you were using different props to show different like setups of the same room, I felt it would have been better maybe to focus on one of these frames a bit more regularly, like having it be the full aspect, maybe shade between them, maybe at times go to this 4-way shot. But overall, I felt that would have maybe really helped the video feel a bit more cohesive and intriguing, because from myself personally watching this, I was getting really distracted trying to like follow all the different shots at once. Again, I didn't even notice the mirrors until all of them were filled. And then as we go back, we can see like they're kind of filling up slowly as we go, which is really cool. But I would have noticed that way sooner and probably been blown away by it a lot sooner in the shot had this been a more focal point at some point. Same with all these. Like, I'm not sure how you would have gone about it. The way it's thrown together is still well done. But I just feel like that's kind of holding the video back, maintaining this visual the entire time. With that in mind, the song's pretty good. The video for what you guys did is actually really fucking solid. I'm really just being nitpicky and thinking of like how you could improve from where you are now. And musically, again, production-wise, I feel like maybe a bit of a better production would help you guys out. And the song, again, that first 30 to 40 seconds was so long and so draggy that it didn't benefit, in my opinion, for it. But it's still a good song overall. With everything in mind, I think I'm going to give this a 6.5 soup out of 10. It's one of those things where it's a good song. I don't think it's like going to be like a single that everyone's going to get into. I feel like it has its niche audience, though, and those that like this style are going to like it. It might be harder for those that aren't necessarily into it for them to get into it, though. So yeah, 6.5 soup out of 10. Still very solid song. If you guys want to check out Father Moon, go to their YouTube channel right here. We're going to hit that subscribe button. We're subscribed. Much love. Let's go back. Let's hit that like button on there too. Go and give Father Moon some love. Again, you can find them at Father Moon Official on Facebook, on Instagram. On their Facebook, there's a link tree, can send you to the music video, their YouTube, Buzzslayer's review, Bandcamp, their website. Their website is right here. What's really cool is they let you know their past shows as well. I was briefly skimming through here. So, yeah, without further ado, guys, I've been Nate. They've been Father Moon. I hope you enjoyed what you've listened to. I hope you go check them out. And if you want to get your own video review done, shoot us a message and we'll let you know how to work that out. Take care, guys.